that we have for our weekend top 20, where we feature our guest artists. And our guest musical artists are definitely gonna give their 2 cents about what they think about music, how they play their music, and how music has affected their life. We're so stoked to have none other than SEPIA Times over here. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
So happy to have you guys here. It's so crazy. So it's Luigi and Icy from SEPIA Times. Guys, thank you so much for coming by. I'm so glad that you guys, despite your busy time, are able to come by, swing by, and give your 2 cents on music in general. How are you guys doing so far?
I mean, you know, life is life. I want to say we're doing great, but
You want to say?
I want to say, but what do you think, Icy?
Life's I.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, by the way, I'm Ouija.
And I'm Icy.
And
And also thank you for having us here.
Yeah, thanks so
Aw.
much, Claire.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
It's really my honor, guys. And since it's the weekend top 20, I always ask all the guests this question. First and foremost, now that you guys have listened through all the tracks from the 20th up until at this point onwards, I want to know what you guys think of them. Do they deserve their spots? Is there one song in particular that you guys want to talk about, and why? Let's start with Icy.
Well, it's kind of, it was kind of disoriented. Is that the word? But it's like, I don't know what the popular songs are right now. So listening to like going through the whole list was very like, oh, that song's in here. But like, I feel like a lot of it is influenced by like TikTok or social media, if I'm not mistaken. No?
It is.
It's really interesting how social media has changed the game essentially. So, but yeah, I do agree that some of those songs should be on there. One of my favorites is Doja Cat's "Get Into It, Yo."
Get into it. Oh, that's such a
Yes.
bop. What about it do you like the most?
I just like. I really look up to and respect Doja Cat
Aww.
as an artist because she's just a really good songwriter, and
Yeah.
you can tell how passionate she is. She's very like, I really admire her like no inhibitions nga type of songwriting. It's something that I wish I could do myself.
But you guys write your own songs, diba?
Yeah, we do.
SEPIA Times. You do a great job of that, actually. Doja, if you're
Thank
listening,
you.
you got a fan over here.
I hope she's listening. But yeah, we do also write our own songs, but sometimes like a lot of like insecurities and sometimes it's kind of hard to like try something new tingali.
Really?
For me, yeah. We write our songs separately, so it's kind of different experience tingali for Luigi.
Dude, so how does that work? So each song is written by somebody personally. It's not something that you guys collaborate together.
Well, I mean, we collaborate in the production part. So before usually with our songs, writing the song comes first before going into the studio to record the instruments and stuff like that. So that the collaboration comes there usually with us.
Cool.
But when we're just writing lyrics, that part we usually do on our own.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just something that you converge and then you kind of, make a compromise and then you do polishing after. But it's really something of your own, every song. Wait, I just want to know, which song that you wrote is your favorite? Let's start with you, Ij.
I really have. It has a SEPIA Times song. Probably, I would say like lyrically, Pills is the most. I feel like lyrically it's up there.
Pills.
Pills,
I love
yeah.
that.
This is a song that we put out. I think that was in 2020, right? Yeah.
That was really about how you resonated with that song. How did you conceptualize that?
Pills. It's a song about your inner demons and how you're trying to prevent the birth of the demons in your head and you prevent the birth with pills.
Right.
Those pills. So yeah, it's about like the mental struggles, stuff like that, trying to not have to go through them every day. And that was basically the mindset that I had when I wrote that song. It's a metaphor. Like the whole song is technically a metaphor for that.
And I love how you could be so vulnerable about, your struggles for, the mental health and advocating for that and writing something so beautiful for people to listen and resonate to. I see. Your turn.
I feel like I'm very proud of Breakfast.
Breakfast? Me
Yeah.
too. So good.
'Cause it was like, I feel like the first time I ever wrote like properly was Coffee Shop, and then I think Breakfast. And I wasn't really expecting people to really like it. I think it was a really great surprise. Yeah, it was very validating said for me to have people like really like it and really kanang seek the song ba even up till now. So yeah, I feel like that's a huge achievement for me.
And very quickly, tell us the concept about how Breakfast came to be. Like, were you just writing when you were having breakfast? Did that just come up? Oh, this can be a song about breakfast.
Oh my god. That's actually, I remember thinking, I was on the way to work and I was listening to the radio. And like some DJ, I don't know, maybe it was here, no? Maybe it was 111. But like she mentioned like breakfast, yeah. And I was falling asleep in the back of the car, and I don't know why that word, kanang something happened in that moment. Maybe I should write a song about, or like incorporate that word into a song. And so I think later in the day, I started like conceptualizing or like fitting that word into a song. So the song is basically about struggling with productivity. So like it's hard for me to really keep up a productive lifestyle where you're like, and it's something that I really yearn for. Kanang the quintessential kanang person with a kanang who has their life together. Ganing murag wake up early in the morning, make coffee,
eat breakfast.
And going on with their day. So it was something that I was really like, I want that. Why can't I have that? And it's because of stuff that goes on in the head that's not right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically what the song is about.
And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And that's why Breakfast has also become one of the hits for SEPIA Times. It's just the fact that we want to get our stuff together. And as much as we try to be adults, like our age is increasing, but our mind is not. And it's just,
Oh yeah.
it still feels like we're stuck in our teenage years. And it's like we need to operate in a certain way to become adults. But like how to eat breakfast?
Yeah,
How to
no.
cook breakfast by yourself when you're feeling so demotivated to even get out of bed.
Yeah. Like, how do people decide, do people wake up one day and they're like, I'm an adult now? Woo! It's like, I can't, that transition is kind of like wild to me. It's kind of, I still see everyone as like kids.
We're all still kids. Try to remember this.
I know. We're kids. We're growing kids
Yeah.
with gray hairs and bad backs and knees and joint problems,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. But speaking of crazy, talk to me about your latest tracks. We have 2 latest tracks. Rain's gonna be for later, but Intravenous. Tell me about that. This is so interesting because we're launching it here live on Y101. Oh my gosh,
Oh yeah.
so excited.
If you've noticed, a lot of our songs are actually revolving around this same topics, and it's about like mental stuff. I feel like it's because Icy and I we're not. I think
I'm not mentally sound.
we're not like the ideal, happy-go-lucky people. I mean, I guess we sound like we're happy-go-lucky now, but yeah, so we write a lot about mental struggles,
Right.
and Intravenous in particular is about being stuck in a loop of wanting to. It's also kind of like wanting to change yourself, but you, for some reason, you just can't get out of the loop, and in a way, we're like animals just running on instinct.
Right.
And humans are just like, there's a line that in the song that goes, humans are like just over glorified animals, and sometimes we don't possess the strength or the willpower to get ourselves out of the rut we're in, and then it just sucks you dry. It just drains you of all the motivation and all of the ambition you have in life. So yeah, that's what the song's about.
Ooh.
Not being able to get yourself out of the hole that
Yeah,
you're in.
that is painfully relatable and very
Yeah.
nihilistic, and I love it. I feel like every time people can feel like they're stuck in a rut and they feel like there's no way out, they could listen to Intravenous. They could listen to your songs and they could feel like, oh, I'm not alone in this struggle. And hey, maybe if a lot of people aren't alone, then I won't feel so bad about feeling this way. And so I go to your shows and I be with the community. I love this. SEPIA Times, Intravenous, and we are launching it in 3, 2, 1.